Hey guys, we're gonna be testing action and tab combat combined. So I'm gonna turn this audio off and I'm gonna change to barbarian if I can here because that's what has the action combat system set up right now. And we'll just make sure. Alright, so with action, your target is going to be aimed with the cursor. I'm just going to show you this is the cursor. I'm in the crosshair. All right. And your crosshair has to be on a target for you to aim it. And your target is selected when you actually perform the attack. And during the performance, clicking more target will not add those or aim at them. And your these are the rules, right? You have to aim at the target for it to be aimed at, for it to register, for your hit to register. So as you can see in the chat box in the logs there, you can see it's telling you that you are in action and it show the target type that you're aiming at. So every time I click, um, it, it shows a hit. If I click away from it, it doesn't show any hit. Alright, if I click here, it doesn't show hit. Alright, I'm gonna walk away. And if I'm not facing the target, it doesn't show a hit. As you can see, my character is facing the other side. So you have to be facing your target and then aim. Alright, it's somehow facing the target some way. Alright, now once you are doing that, that means you will have the tab indicator. As you can see, that's yellow, and the indicator that activate that tab targeting mode is 1. So if I click 1 now while in tab target, by clicking tab to enter tab target mode with my mouse cursor showing and everything, now I just exited, my mouse cursor disappeared. Now if I click attack, right, if I click the left mouse button to attack, it doesn't show action mode anymore, it shows tab. And right now my crosshair is on the target, but I can do this, right? I can look away and click, and that will still be my target. I can look anywhere and click, and my target will still be locked. Alright, to unlock this, I'll go into tab mode. I'll click 1. It will exit the target. As you can see, there's no indicator here. And now if I click, there's nothing to register. Nothing's registered. And now I'm in action mode. Right, so you don't have to go into a menu to activate this. You can just do it like that, right? And now if I aim at the target and it will, if I aim away, it will show nothing. If I aim away here, it depends like if I'm facing the target because the ray is aiming from the player towards the target. If I'm facing the target, then that's good. If I'm not facing the target, it won't register anything. Right, if I'm not facing, nothing register. The crosshair is just there to help you to just show that you are, just show like where you are looking pretty much. But your character itself has to be somehow facing the target. And you can use the little circle below the character to like see, which direction it's facing, if those circles are like intercepting and stuff, or yeah, it's action combat is hard to to play in the mode to play in is very difficult. So if you are playing as action, then it's up to you. But most people will just click tab and just click 1. It's not that hard, and you have your tab targeting. Alright, so this is what I wanted to do. And now with this set, we'll be focusing on like having players, actually interact with these AI and like do damage and stuff. And for now, since we don't have a lot, we will be making some of the actually, I don't know how long this is gonna take to like, well, alright, so the cleric, like healing classes, we actually want to add a little bit of healing. And to do that, you have to like decide between whether you're aiming against an AI or if you're aiming against a player with the intention to hurt or heal. Right, so to determine that, that's something too we gotta think about. But for now, we will probably dedicate one ability to just healing, and it won't heal against NPC, but it will heal if you target a player. And that'll mean that if you enter PvP, actual PvP against a player, which is not like something that you activate, it's always activated. If you enter that mode, if you click the ability, you might end up healing the person. So yeah, so that's gonna be something to think about, and maybe we can set a an option to like quickly change that from like I don't know. That's gonna be difficult to do, and it's gonna take up a lot of data. Anyways, this is what I wanted to show you guys for action, and you know you are in action mode. You are targeting your enemy and your player is kind of focusing. Again, like if we made this like precise, like where you actually have to like face the target like completely, that would be very difficult. So it's okay the way it is. You don't have to fully face your target, but you still have to like kind of face him to hit them. All right. So that's it. And for player versus player, we'll also be setting that up and then uh, releasing that interaction now, and we'll spawn all these AIs and stuff, and want to add leaderboards and things like that. Um, but that's gonna take some time, so we'll just release the combat as for just killing these things, and just it'll be a basic counter for how many kills you have, and it will just be up. It won't be in a competition yet because we have to set that up with database and whatnot. But you'll just have your kill count, and you can run around, kill count. Kill these things, and pretty much maybe we'll set up the wave to make it more difficult as time goes on, and then healers will start becoming important and things like that. And we have things like life steal, so this isn't like a complete holy trinity type of thing. Some players will be able to sustain themselves with life steal and things like that. Um, but yeah, that's why it's in the work right now. Thanks for watching. If you haven't followed the application on Steam or whatever, go ahead and do that. That shows that we have more people interested. And if you haven't wishlist. If you want to share with your friends. You can now log in and just PvP against other players. It's a basic thing, but these are like systems that once they are in there, we can build on top of, and we won't have problems, moving forward. So the most important thing is combat and just, uh, you know, giving those who like tab targeting, we want to give them that, and those who like action, we want to give them that too. And things like dashes, once dashes and like jumping, all of those come into play, right? We will the combat